Well, our next guest has been on a mission since 2007. She works tirelessly to bring awareness of lymphedema. We met her years ago. Jennifer Hovatter shared her story about her husband who passed away from the illness. And ever since he died, she has advocated for others. Last week, she celebrated a victory in her fight for a cure. She joins us this morning with more on that victory and what it means to families. And Jennifer, great to have you back on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I was saying you're kind of an annual visit. You come every year to see us to bring awareness of lymphedema. On kind of that anniversary, you've hosted a walk to try to get the word out. And all this really in honor of your husband.
Yes, it's been a very, it's been a very special journey with me, and to do this in memory of him having lymphedema, but in his memory to help those out there who suffer from it, to give them hope, and to try to do everything we can to help those people, help those patients who suffer with this terrible disease. And this last week, we have had a victory. The Lymphedema Treatment Act has passed into law, and we've been working tirelessly trying to get this out there, to get it passed into law to help those out there who cannot afford their compression garments. And finally, it has passed into law. Now lymphedema patients will have Medicare coverage and other insurance coverage to help take care of their compression garments, to help pay for their compression garments, which is a much needed treatment. To go along with the lymphatic therapy, they must have compression garments, and a lot of them could not afford it. Their insurance would not cover it, and this week we finally got it passed into law. We've been working tirelessly for over 12 years, going to DC, lobbying the bill, trying to get it passed into law, and it finally happened. It went to the president's desk. The president signed it into law. It's part of the omnibus bill, and it was passed into law, and we're just tickled.
I can see the joy and the relief, and of course, for your husband, this is too late, but it helps so many families out there. What would this have meant for your husband?
If he's looking down from heaven, he's tickled to death. But if he was alive, it would have helped him be alive today if we would have had this passed in law then. So we could have had the insurance to get his compression. We couldn't afford compression for him. And if it would have come about back then, he would have had compression and he would have been alive today. He would have been with me today. But he's up in heaven, he's looking down, and he's celebrating as well. And to have that in my heart, and to know that he's looking down at me, saying, hey, you're going to be helping all those other people, it gives me hope and joy. It makes me, I teared up.
Oh, I'm sure you
Friday,
did. And what I love, Jennifer, is you're not stopping there. She's changing her career. You're in the nursing world, and now going to school for this. You're going to continue to work with these companies to make sure these patients get the care that they need. Great to have you on the show. Thank you for keeping up with us.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to have you back. We're going to give everybody, there is a website. We're going to post that on our website coming up later today if you would like to learn more about what this bill means to patients and their families. You can look for that at WJHL.com. We'll be right back.